Hey everyone, we've had the Versa-Cut 4x4 CNC table out for a few months now, and we've had some recurring questions and updates that we want to address. First, let's discuss updating your table. We've improved the brains behind your table with a couple firmware updates. Doing this takes a matter of minutes, from downloading the zip folder on our site to extracting and loading it on the same flash drive you use normally with your table. One update is for the operating system so you can switch into an inches mode, and the other is for the torch height controller to improve its function and make it less sensitive to pierce time adjustments. If your table is having problems restarting an arc while the torch air is flowing, there's a good chance this update fixed it. Both zip files include a PDF guide, since the process is slightly different for each, so make sure to check those out. So once you download it, you'll have the PDF guide, and you also have the SF70 update file. Once you're ready, just drag and drop the SF70 update file on your USB drive. Make sure that's the only file on the USB drive, and then you're ready to plug it into the machine. So we're going to insert the USB thumb drive. Now to do this, you have to hold this button down while you turn the machine back on. I'm going to release the e-stop to do that, and the update will start automatically. Takes pretty quick. Once you get to the green text screen, you're ready to go. And now we can check that we have the update in the F5 screen, and that's our current version. Switch to inches mode, start from the home screen. Press F4 setup, so it'll be the blank screen here. Enter keys 1, 9, 2, 8. And then at the bottom here, you have your switch to inches mode. Press enter. Now everything is in inches per minute and inches. So to update the torch height controller firmware, the first thing we'll need to do is pop this panel cover on the control box off with the hex key. And then you want to power the table on and plug the USB drive with the file on it into the machine. Then unplug the power input connector at the top left of the torch height control motherboard. Once you've done that, press F5 diagnose and then press F5 again for T update, and then press enter to confirm you're going to update. A blue screen will display. Once you see the blue screen, you want to plug the power input connector back into the top left of the motherboard. This will automatically begin the update, and it'll display the progress percentage on the screen. It should only last a brief period of time. Once finished, the screen will display press any key, and you can press any key to continue, and the update will be applied. And then you're going to finish by reattaching the cover panel. Now that your table is on the latest update, let's talk through some of the questions we've been getting. Number one is, I plugged my USB drive into the table, but I don't see my file. This has been a popular one, and chances are it's because you were trying to load a .dxf, .dwg, .jpeg, .png, or similar file right into the machine. Unfortunately, we don't have the technology to do that right now. The only file type the machine will accept is a .cnc file. We recommend Autodesk Fusion 360 for machine path and .cnc G-code file generation. But fear not, you can directly import popular CAD file types and images directly, and we have some videos to get you started with this. We also have a post-processor for SheetCam if you're already familiar with that program. The second most popular concern is general cut performance issue like the arc is not piercing or breaking. Two of the most important settings are your cut speed and pierce time. They must be adjusted for your material thickness and cutting amperage. We have a settings chart in the manual to get you started here. The next will be making sure the initial height setting and arc voltage, aka cutting height, are properly adjusted. The original recommendation when using the Versa-Cut 40 CNC was too high. We've seen better results keeping it around 75 to 80. If your torch is rising way over 3/8 inch from the plate, start turning down the arc voltage until it is staying around 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch from the plate. We updated the chart in our revision 2 manual available on the website. So your most important adjustments are your cut speed here, adjusted with F. And then you type your cut speed you want. Press enter, and then also your pierce time here is very important. To adjust that, you press the T key, and this is just the time in seconds. Also important is your arc voltage setting. So this is what you have the arc voltage set to. You adjust this up with key 1, down with key 2. And then while you're cutting, this will display your actual arc voltage. So you want to make sure that those two are making sense. And you can also adjust your initial height setting here. This is just a timer. Again, adjust up with 4, down with 5. And then you can press 6 to do a test. All right, we'll be sending emails with any further updates, so keep an eye on your inbox or check the website periodically. Thanks for being an Eastwood customer, and please reach out to customer service if you have any questions.